Perry McClure students may get to take science or art classes outside before the end of the school year. The Virginia Military Institute designed and built an outdoor pavilion that is made entirely of wood. The structure is VMI's latest timber frame project that brings volunteers and students from around the country together.
Well, it gives them space to do what it is they want to outdoors, and I don't know about you, but if any chance I could get out of the classroom when I was a kid was great.
Seth Hinton was one of 3 VMI students who designed the classroom. He said he met with Perry McClure to make sure his design fit its needs.
Perry McClure essentially wanted an outdoor classroom, something that we can use so the kids can actually learn outside. We can interact the classroom in an outdoor atmosphere on a, like I said, a 24 by 48 footprint.
Over 6 days, the workers gathered at VMI engineering teacher Greg Mullen's house about 30 minutes from the high school. They talked about how to build the pavilion. They first measured each piece of wood according to VMI's design. Then, they cut and sanded each piece. The beams slide together without the need for nails, screws, or anything else.
They don't always fit the way they're supposed to the first time.
The volunteers conducted a test fit of the wood at Mullen's house so they could fix mistakes before going to Perry McClure.
We're taking it slow, we're making sure everything looks good.
Volunteers placed all the pieces on a trailer and moved them to the high school by Tuesday afternoon.
You share in a heritage that traditional construction doesn't have. It's thousands of years old, and it's still done primarily the way it was done then.
Mullen has done the timber frame projects for 21 years.
The projects are, they're about a building, but they're really about community.
Students from other schools volunteer too. Jose Jimenez is a sophomore from the American College of Building Arts in South Carolina. He likes timber framing because of its history and beauty.
You can actually see the structure itself. It's a good way to really get an idea of how a house is put together.
Mullen said timber frame buildings are prettier than traditional ones. Local timber framer Bob Smith said workers can use fewer resources. They also last longer.
More and more I see people who are disconnected from the real world. They don't put their hands on wood, they don't put their hands in the dirt, and this is a way to connect them back to something real.
More than 150 people pitched in to build the pavilion. VMI is already exploring ideas for next year's project. I'm Caroline Blackman with the Rockbridge Report.